Okay, this is lesson 7 for Algebra 1, Order of Operations. Students will evaluate expressions using order of operations. You should know this already, but in case you don't, this is a lesson to relearn it. So we're using PEMDAS. So here are the steps. And I'll do a couple of problems. This is an important lesson because you need to know how to do the problems correctly in the right order, because it does make a difference if it's the wrong order. If you add or subtract before multiplying, then it could affect it in the wrong way, so you don't want to do that, alright? So watch me do numbers 1 and 2. Just watch up here for now. Here we go. Okay, first thing I want to do is on number 1, I'm noticing we have 9 plus 2 in its own parentheses times 10 plus 24 divided by 12. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to write down PEMDAS on the side, okay? So that's the first thing I'm doing. And I'm just going to go down the list and ask myself, are there any parentheses? Yeah, there are parentheses to deal with. So 9 plus 2 is 11, so we got 11 times 10, and I'm writing the rest of the problem down, plus 24 divided by 12. Next thing I'm going to do is ask, are there any exponents? There aren't, so I'm just going to cross them out as I go. Multiplication signs. Are there any multiplication signs? Yeah, there is one right here. 11 times 10 is 110. So I'm done with multiplication. Division signs. Division signs, yeah, there's 24 divided by 12, which is 2. So we got 110 plus 2. And then addition signs, yeah, there's add, which is 112. And we're all done. And you'll see that I'm going step by step, okay? The reason why is if I went out of the steps, I would get the wrong answer. So, well, eyes up here right now, eyes up here. No writing right now. Pencils down, pencils down, pencils down. Thank you. Okay, so you have to make sure you're writing down, or that you're doing these problems in order, otherwise you will get the wrong answer, okay? So again, what did I do on number 1? Watch carefully again. Okay, first thing I did is I wrote down PEMDAS. Then asked myself, were there any parentheses? Yeah, right there. And then I went to exponents. Rewrote the problem. Nothing, no exponents. Multiplication, we multiplied 11 and 10. Wrote the rest of the problem. Division, got 24 divided by 12 is 2. And then adding together, and that's your final answer, okay? That's number 1, okay? Watch me do number 2 now. Number 2, we have 6 minus 5 plus 1 in its own parentheses times 2 all over 2 squared, okay? So the first thing I'm going to do is identify any operations in the expression. I know I have parentheses right here with some subtraction and minus sign. We have a multiplication sign here, exponent sign here, and then this bar right here, what does this big bar mean? Fraction bar? Division. Okay, good. So we have all of these things going on. So the first thing I'm going to do is do my grouping symbols first. So we got 6 minus 5 plus 1, so we have to figure out what's on the inside here. 6 minus 5 is 1, 1 plus 1 is 2. So this is really like saying 2 in my numerator times 2 all over 2 squared, okay? Oh, and I should write PEMDAS down. Sorry about that. Okay, so I'm done with parentheses. Any exponents? Yeah, there's 2 squared. 2 squared means 4, so I'm going to put 4 on the bottom. So we got 2 times 2 in my numerator. Exponents are done. Multiplication symbols, yeah, we got a 4 here. So we got 4 divided by 4 here now. And division signs, we have 4 divided by 4 is equal to 1. We're all done at this point. Box my answer, so there aren't any more division. No addition, subtraction signs, so we're all done. Okay, that's it. Raise your hand if you've done this before. Good. You should be really good at it. This should go pretty quickly. Raise your hand if you have any questions. Alright, great. I'd like you to do 1 cell 2 is about number 1, 2 cell 2's, 2 cell 1's about number 2. Ready, set. Here's number 3. So the first thing you want to do on each problem is write down the problem, of course, but after that is PEMDAS. Write down PEMDAS. Ask yourself, are there any parentheses to deal with? Is there any parentheses? Are there any parentheses here, kids? Yeah, there is. So we got 7 plus 25 is? What's 7 plus 25, everyone? 32. So we're going to write down 32 and bring the rest of the problem down, right, on each step. And cross out parentheses. Are there any exponents on this one? No, let's cross that out. Any multiplication signs? Good. Any division signs? Yes, what's 32 divided by 8? 4. So we're going to write down 4 here. Bring down the rest. Okay, and finish it off for me, please. Go. Good. So again, you should have gone 10 minus 4 first, which is 6 plus 6, and then you got 12, not 0. Okay? Does that make sense or no? Okay, good. So you're working from left to right. So the answer is 12, not 0. Next one, number 4, by yourselves. Go. So you should have gotten 16 on this particular one. Good. Next one, let's keep going here. Okay, number 5. This one's a little harder, right? Starting with PEMDAS, right? Let's do these 2 and then we'll be done with this lesson. 120 is your answer for this one. Good. Next one. Last one, number 6. Again, you're copying PEMDAS down. So make sure you got that written down, okay? The answer is 13, alright? That's it. All right, that concludes our lesson. So while you shut off your iPads